What you say? We get out early, get some extra shooting in.
Hey, is that obvious, huh?
Everyone struggles with their shot sometime, man. Nothing to trip about. Just gotta get back to work is all. So what you think?
Cool. I could use all the help I can get. I gotta do something different. You ready now?
Cool.
Live from the U.S. Airways Center for a Western Conference contest featuring the Suns here in Phoenix. After this one game on the road, the Jazz will...
Let's see what you got.
Green comes in for Marcus Thornton. And Utah with a change here, too. Exum's checked in.
The Phoenix Suns franchise with the fourth best winning percentage in NBA history. Maybe we shouldn't have been surprised with their resurgent play last season. This is a franchise that throughout its history has found ways to win.
So on the floor for you. Guard with Hayward at the three. Rudy Gobert is out there with Favors. And it's Exum in at the point. And it's Shorty in for Utah. And a bit of good news for this young man. He was offered another 10-day contract by the team as they want to get an extended look at him.
And, you know, just the fact that they want to see more of him really is a good indication that he's doing the right thing. I think he's on the right track and trying to maintain his momentum.
Well, as you know, Clark, he's been in a lengthy slump, but I saw him taking the extra time with some extra shots before this game.
From what I've heard, it was at the suggestion of his teammate. He's been slumping and struggling, and they're both hoping that some extra shots will get him back on track.
There was a recent report that he and a teammate were seen at the gym putting in extra shots, trying to get things right, Clark, in their shooting.
Well, that kind of work ethic is what professionals are supposed to have and model. After the game he had, I'm sure he would have wanted a chance to put up some extra shots as well. I mean, he struggled in that ball.
Makes a difference, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
When you get that extra time. Well, when you look at the Suns 2 seasons ago, their worst winning percentage since the team's inaugural season, Clark, back in 1968.
And at that time, their third straight season missing the playoffs. That hadn't happened since the 80s, but boy, did they bounce back in a big way.
Yeah, they were tough last year, you're right. Suns trail by 6. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I caught up with Coach Jeff Hornacek. They've had success against this team, winning their one matchup of the season, but he's not getting complacent, and his first order of business has been readying them to score against such a tough shot-blocking presence inside. He said in a game like this, you can't turn down good perimeter looks. We've got to be aggressive getting to our looks and try to track down our misses. Guys, let's see how it works.
Okay, Doris, thanks. It's almost like a crucial aspect to enabling your offense. You first have to get around the stifling defense, don't you?
Yeah, and I think the key, Kevin, is being the aggressor right from the outset of this game.
That means being in attack mode and not passing up any good shots that you get early.
A nice shot by Knight.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland.
Now, Kevin, I'm all for aggressive defense, but they were over the top in that game and wound up in a lot of foul trouble.
Well, Steve, you and I both know it, Kevin as well. There's a difference between being aggressive and being reckless. Clearly, they were the latter.
44 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the wide open shot from Warren. Another three for Phoenix.
Boy, this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt. On both sides, high-octane offense.
Here's Shorty. He's guarded by Knight. Cannot hit. And Phoenix the other way now.
And very quickly here in the first quarter, pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Phoenix making some changes. Granger comes in for Morris, and it's P.J. Tucker in for Warren. Suns trail by 9. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Len dishes to Green. Kicks it out to Granger. Fires the three. And it's Green. Missing. Here's Palmer. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The drive by Green. Nobody near Granger. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Jazz lead by 9. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here from the U.S. Alex Len's checked in for Wright. Morris comes in for Danny Granger. Warren's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Green in for Knight.
Brandon Knight spent 1 season in Kentucky. Now in his 4th season in the NBA. Still young and a hard worker. Fearless on the court. I think a lot of upside still there for him.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Palmer in at point guard. Filling out the wings, it's Exum and Hayward. Favors is out there with Trevor Booker. Palmer passes to Exum. Here's Shorty. Now Hayward. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Kicks to Exum. This one for 3. Len grabs the board.
Tell you, he had all the time in the world to get that shot.
The feed to Green. He dishes it to Thornton. Green with the ball. Favors picks him up. Green kicks to Thornton. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Morris. Buries the long-range jumper. Morris has got 6 here in this quarter. You talk about Brandon Knight's scrappiness. He ended up on some posters trying to make the right defensive play.
I think you and everybody else remembers that DeAndre Jordan dunk. But you got to give him credit. He was trying to make a defensive play and ended up getting posterized. But I like his effort at that end of the floor.
Len's shot is off.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
And now in transition is Thornton. Here we go.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
Brandon Knight, he's checked in for Phoenix. Exum kicks to Hayward. 34 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Palmer. And the 3 ball is good. Shorty's got 12. Phoenix with the ball. They trail by 6. Green dishes to Knight. 19 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now here's Green. He has 6. Goes up to the stripe, and the jumper falls for him.